Good morning, dosto. Today we'll discuss about the medical billings and denial coding concept manual, part 3. So in this video, we'll discuss about the all detail about the medical codings, medical billings, denials, or any rejection or claim edit related to some topics. So we are started by the topic to topic, then we are moving to the next point. So next point was there. So pair id, so that is related to pair id. In last video we discussed above the networks, out of network providers. So in this video we'll discuss the pair id. Pair id is, or edi, is a unique id assigned to the each insurance company. It's enable the provider and payer system to communicate with each others to verify eligibility, benefits, and submit claim. The pair ID is generally 5 characters, but it may be longer. It may also be alphabetic or combination of alphanumeric characters. The pair ID is often located on the back of the insurance card in the provider or claim submission section. Below are some pair IDs of the commercial insurance. Here given example: Humana insurance. This is the Humana insurance 60054 pair id. Humana, sorry, Aetna 60054, Humana 61101, Cigna insurance 62308, and BCBS Florida FL is 00590. These are examples of the pair id where you can recognize how is it. Policy number. Next point is coming into the policy number. When you are doing the RCM part, you must have aware policy number, a number your insurance company gives you to identify your contract or pay insurance. Next point, pre-existing conditions. The patient already suffered from a disease before entering the policy. So there are like a lot of conditions which are existing to the patient earlier, and patient taken the policy. That time they mention that pre-existing condition, diagnosis, or illness. Insurance will not cover that disease for the certain duration. They are giving the 2 years, 3 years. After that will be covered. So locking time, generally they are saying, during which the patient is responsible. If that condition will come for the payment part, that is a PR responsibility, patient responsibility. This period is called as a waiting period. Waiting period. Okay, pre-existing having a time of the waiting period 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. Some depends upon the condition to condition and insurance company contract. Now next point is the primary care physician, PCP. So what is a PCP? Primary care physician are a doctors who serve as a patient main point of contact for the general medical care. The PCP providers preventive services to treat the common health problem, manage the chronic condition, and coordinates the specialist care when needed. So these are examples with the first person or reachable person of the healthcare who patient directly contact, and they are providing preventive care service, chronic management, and also coordinate with the some specialist doctor so they can provide the proper services. So only PCPS is a compulsory for the every patient for the any taking insurance. Type of the PCPS: family physician, care for the patient of all ages, internal medicine doctors specialized in adult care, pediatrician specialized in the care of the children. So as per your requirement, you can select family physician, internal medicine doctor, pediatricians, like that. You can check that. Nurse practitioner, NP, and physician assistant, PA, can also serve the PCPS. Like nurse practitioner or physician assistant also can provide the services of the PCP, depending on the state's law and insurance plan. So it is the depends upon the insurance details. Primary insurance company. What is the primary insurance company? Question is coming. The insurance is responsible for the paying your claim first before the secondary payer for the patient who are covered by the more than one insurance. For example, there are a patient is taken one insurance, two insurance, three insurance, primary, secondary, tertiary. So first primary is paying the first amount, then it will be moved to the secondary. If remaining amount is there, then tertiary. Revenue code. What is the revenue code? A revenue code is a 4-digit number used on the hospital or facility claim like UV04, CMS 41450, 1450 that are identifies the specific department, service, accommodations being billed. It's still the payer where the service was provided, such as ER 0450 or Radiology 0320. These all are example of revenue codes and links that service with the related charges. Okay, so revenue code is a clear. Secondary insurance. What is a secondary insurance? For individual covered by more than one insurance plan, the secondary policy may cover expenses after the primary insurance has paid its share of the healthcare bill. So this is like when the primary insurance is paid and some amount is remain, then secondary insurance will be paid. What is self-pay? Question is coming. Self-pay. Self-pay reflects to the situation where the patient pays for the healthcare services. So self-pay is a situation where patient is responsible for the payment part. Insurance company or payer is not in for responsible. So pays for the healthcare services entirely out of the pocket without any contribution from the insurance company. So I hope self-pay is understood. Auto-pay, self-pay, like that. A specialist, a doctor who is specialized in the treating certain part of the body or a specific medical condition. For example, cardiologist is only treated the patient with a heart problem. So that is called a specialist. Unit of service. Unit of service is also important. Measure of the medical services patient received, such as the number of the hospital days, point of blood treatment, and laboratory. So unit of service is a kind of one CPT billed for the one unit, one CPT billed for the 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit. So that is the numbers, how many times one CPT will be billed. That is considered as a unit of services. Waiting period. The period of the time members must wait after enrolling in the insurance plan before they are eligible for the certain benefit. As we discussed, for example, any pre-existing condition waiting period is given like 2 years, 3 years. So for example, one patient having a hypertension and hypertension waiting period is a 6 month. So patient will be responsible for the 6 month if any treatment taken for the hypertension care. So that is called the waiting period. After 6 months, insurance is allowed to pay that. So that will be waiting period is over. PR provider. PR provider is a participating provider who agrees and accept the insurance fee schedule and willing to contract with the insurance company. So that are called PR participant provider. Capitation here, fixed capitation or rolling capitation. Fixed capitation is equal to the provider will receive a fixed amount every year or month. Rolling capitation, the provider will get the fixed amount for the every patient. So rolling capitation mean that it's depend upon the patient. Every patient fixed capitation is depends upon the month or year. Non-PR provider, non-participant provider. What is the non-PR or providers is there? The provider who does not contract with the any insurance company. Authorization. What is the authorization? Two type of the authorization: prior authorization or retro authorization. One is the intra authorization also, we are saying like that. Prior authorization, the purpose of obtaining permission to perform a service from the insurance carrier before the service is performed is called pre-authorization. Prior authorization is only requirement for the certain type of procedure. So make sure that retro authorization. What is the retro? After the rendering of the service, provider get approval from the insurance company. It is the exception only. Most of insurance does not issue retro authorization. Retro authorization, for example, physician want to do knee surgery. So before the doing knee surgery, physician call to insurance company are taking authorization. Shall this service is allowed in this insurance, it will be payable or not, this information patient physician want. So that time it is called prior authorization. But in an emergency situation, patient came to the hospital, there is no time to take the authorization. That time physician taken given the service. After that, call to the insurance, due to emergency situation, patient having this procedure, so please provide the authorization. That is called retro authorization or after procedure authorization. Pre-certification, the term is calling pre-certification. What is pre-certification? A process similar to the pre-authorization, whereby the patient must check the insurance company to see if the desired health care, treatment or service is deemed medical necessity and the covered by the company. The only difference between the authorization and pre-authorization is that pre-certification required the patient's medical document, while authorization does not. So when the pre-authorization means the medical reports required, but pre-authorization no medical record is required. So that is different between pre-certification and pre-authorization. The term use referral. What is a referral? A referral is authorization provided by the primary care physicians to refer the patient as a specialist. Submitting a referral along with the claim is necessary to get reimbursement. So next points are discussed into the next video. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Kamal Yadav. You are watching coding and billing AR learning with Kamal. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you are understood these all things. And let's discuss into the next video.